right, it's Accordion Cool again, and I'm still Coach Dave, still hanging in, yeah. And we got a little theme for today's show. The first song, I'm going to give you a little hint to it. We're going to be doing some Latin things today, or songs that were recorded with a Latin feeling. Of course, that first one was Besame, Besame Mucho, and it means kiss me much, or love me much, or do something much. But it was written by a young lady named Consuelo Vasquez in 1940. So that's cool, but one other thing is Consuelo was only 16 years old when she wrote the song, and she had to admit that she had never besame mucho, never been kissed. But she wrote the song. Of course, that's probably one of the foremost Latin tunes out of Mexico in that whole era. So, but we're going to stay with our Latin theme, and of course, one of the most prolific, and my favorite songwriter of that era of the 1960s, when that whole Brazilian movement moved north. We had all the great tunes like Girl from Ipanema, which I'm not going to play today. You've heard it too many times. But Antonio Carlos Jobim, he wrote so many of those great tunes like Ipanema, and like this one called Medication. Yeah, medication is what we all take too much of. All right. Meditation, 1963 or so. Meditation. Now, this next tune was written by a fellow named Kenny Dorham, D-O-R-H-A-M. Same year, 1963. I've never heard of Kenny Dorham. I don't even know what his instrument was, but the word on the street is that he went to a Latin festival in Brazil or Rio de Janeiro, one of those places down there, and just, you know, fell in love with the music and what they were doing. And so he wrote this tune. Of course, a lot of those tunes that came from out of there are bossa novas, and I'm not sure what a bossa nova dance is. Maybe someday I'll learn it. No, I won't. Don't worry. Coach Dave will not dance unless I sit in a nest of ants or something. But anyway, so this tune is called Blue Bossa, or Blue Bossa Nova. Now, for some reason, a lot of the piano players kind of like this. It's a short tune, actually, so let's see what it sounds like. Bossa, or Blue Bossa Nova, 1963. Well, we're going way back for this next one. This next tune was written in 1933, came from a movie called Flying Down to Rio. Now, this was going to be the brand new dance craze that everybody was going to do. And Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers did the dance in the movie, and everybody's waiting for this thing to really catch on. Guess what? Never did. Nice tune. Tune has survived. The dance, ever hear of a karaoke dance? No, I haven't either. But the new tune is called Karaoke from the movie Flying Down to Rio in 1933. So. karaoke. The dance never caught on, but like I said, leaves us with a nice tune to play anyway. Well, this next song, going back to around, I think it's 1964 or so, again during that whole Brazilian influx of the bossa nova. I've always kind of liked this tune. Well, it has two titles. Maybe I'm not sure which tune I'll play today. I'm either going to play Summer Samba or So Nice. Well, let's see what it comes out like. Here we go. It wasn't so nice. I played some of the, well, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Well, you know, we got a few extra minutes here today. I thought maybe we might. So we're going to go back to 1959 for this song. And this was, I didn't realize till I did a little bit of research just how popular this song was. I think it was kind of a calypso Creole thing. But so many people and groups recorded this. And I'm sure you'll recognize it. I hope you will. Called Yellowbird. Yellow Bird is a real big hit back around 1959, and like I said, I never realized how many different people actually recorded that song, so whatever. Okay, well, we're down to our last tune, and I really like this tune. And I've only been playing this tune a couple of years because I wasn't even aware of it until a fellow accordion player was playing it one day. I said, "Hey, Dave, you know what?" Oh, his name was Dave too. That I like that tune, so I looked it up and I learned it, and I play it quite often. It's called Samba de Orfeo, and written 1959, I believe. I think it came from a movie or a documentary or something, but let's see what we do with it. Samba de Orfeo. Well, you know, I said earlier I wasn't going to play Ipanema today, but we still got a little extra time, so maybe one or two quick choruses. The Girl from Ipanema, Antonio Carlos Jobim. go from Ipanema. Little extra credit there. You don't have to pay for it. That's on me. I always remembered an incident with that song. Many years ago, I was on a gig. And now that particular song is a song you don't fake. Either you know it or you don't know it. Maybe Corey Pasatoro could, but most normal mortal human beings could not fake that song. It's just crazy chords. And I remember I was at a gig playing the song, and I got to the middle part there, and all of a sudden the mind went blank. And I always remember that incident. I don't know how I got out of it, but I found my way out, and we persevered from there. But all right, well, that just about takes care of our show for today. Thank you all for watching, listening, tuning in, however it is, YouTube, however you get this show. And as usual, thanks to the big guy behind the glass, Austin Ricketts. Without Austin, this show would go nowhere. So this is Coach Dave saying thanks, and let's take home a little more of Ipanema. Here we go.